That's right, fans. It's time for 2024 Maricosta Mustangs varsity football. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and your Mustangs continue the 2024 season right here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium with the battle at the beach versus longtime rival Redondo Union High School. Of course, this contest usually takes place at the end of the regular season, but with Redondo leaving the Bay League for the Pioneer League based on performance over the last couple years, this game will take place in the preseason. Redondo is head coached by Keith Ellison, and he was a dominating player at Redondo along with his brother Kevin, as both of the Ellison brothers ended up making it all the way to the NFL. Redondo enters tonight's contest with a record of 1-0. They were victorious last week at home versus El Dorado, 32-8. Your Mustangs are head coached by Don Morrow in his 32nd year as the Mustangs head coach, and they enter tonight's contest with a record of 1-0. With a victory last week versus St. Francis right here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium by a score of 35-6. The victory last week versus St. Francis snapped a 5-game losing streak versus the Golden Knights. Both of these teams come into this rivalry game confident after dominating performances last week. Let's take a listen to the Maricosta marching band as they enter Cooper Field at Waller
Superintendent of Schools, Dr. John Bowes. Principal of Maricosta High School, Dr. Jennifer Wins. Principal of Manhattan Beach Middle School, Mr. Luke Oleshik. And Director of the Marching Band and Color Guard, Ms. Delaney Forrester. The Maricosta High School Marching Band and Color Guard. This evening, on top of honoring their seniors, the Maricosta Marching Band and Color Guard has also invited the combined forces of Manhattan Beach Middle School and the Hermosa Valley Middle School bands to join them here on Middle School Band Night.
Looking here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium reminds me of one of my favorite Costa Redondo memories. Back in the 80s when I played here at Maricosta, the field wasn't nice. There was a huge bare spot in the middle of the field. It was kind of like a hill, so that the water would drain, and it would end up draining into a swampy area towards the east end zone on the right side of the field if you were going towards the end zone. I'll never forget the week of the Costa Redondo game, before it was known as the Battle at the Beach. Some Redondo students came over to Costa and were going to write Redondo where the MC logo is at midfield. However, those Redondo students misspelled Redondo and wrote Redondo. I give those Redondo Union High School students an A for effort, however, an F for execution. Stay tuned, fans, for some more of my favorite Costa Redondo memories as we get ready for kickoff of the Battle at the Beach here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. It's going to take some getting used to seeing Costa and Redondo play during the preseason and not at the end of the regular season. Of course, when they did play at the end of the regular season, it was senior night for one of these schools. And you also had the extra added incentive of knowing if you would eliminate your rival from playoff contention. In addition to this being the battle at the beach, this game here tonight will be the Los Angeles Chargers game of the week. I'd like to thank the Los Angeles Chargers for their support of MiraCosta Mustang football. Another favorite Costa Redondo memory of mine came in 1997. As Costa and Redondo met in the CIF semifinals on a very rainy night at El Camino College, and they battled it out on a muddy field, with Costa advancing to the finals, winning their second championship under head coach Don Morrow. Part of that coaching staff of that 1997 Costa football team was former Mustang quarterback and current head coach over at Palos Verdes, Guy Gardner. And your Mustangs will take on Guy Gardner and his Palos Verdes Sea Kings to finish off the regular season. As we see one of tonight's honorary captains, Trey Pipkins III, the captains for both teams are getting ready to meet at midfield for tonight's opening coin toss. The fans are excited here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium for the battle at the beach. The captains for the Redondo Union High School Seahawks are honorary captain from the Los Angeles Chargers, number 77, Zion Johnson. Number 2, senior Nico London. Number 7, junior Bo Osmus. Number 72, junior Matthew Ramirez, and number 27, senior Matthew Coutures. The captains for your MiraCosta Mustangs are honorary captain from the Los Angeles Chargers, number 79, Trey Pipkins III. Number 56, senior Luke Phillips, and number 44, junior Brady Nuthall. Tonight's referee, Stephen Richard, hands the coin over to the Los Angeles Chargers general manager, Joe Ortiz, for tonight's coin toss. The Mustangs won tonight's coin toss and have elected to defer to the second half. Redondo Union High School will receive the opening kickoff of the battle at the beach, and your Mustangs will defend the west end zone. We are moments away from kickoff of the battle at the beach here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium, as both teams are getting ready to take the field. Your MiraCosta Mustangs are calm, cool, and collected, and here come the Redondo Union High School Seahawks. Your MiraCosta Mustangs are getting pumped up now for tonight's rivalry contest here at the Battle of the Beach versus Redondo. And here come your 2024 MiraCosta Mustangs.
We're expecting a sold-out crowd tonight of 4,597 paid attendees.
The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Senior kicker Michael Hassan is set to kick off to start the battle at the beach. Costa Redondo. Doesn't get much better than this, folks. And we are underway. It's a high end-over-ender into the end zone for another touchback. Hassan was a perfect 5 for 5 in his PAT attempts last week. Seahawks come out in shotgun, trips to the left. The handoff goes to the single back, that's Mailman, and he's met immediately and stopped after a short gain. That's Wagner Baguez and Hall on the tackle for the Mustangs. At quarterback for Redondo is senior Nico London, and he hands it off to the fullback. That's number 7 for the Seahawks, and the ball is loose. The officials are calling it down by contact. Shearer made sure to jump on the ball for Costa. However, it will be Redondo ball. Osmus was on the carry, offset left, pistol eye formation. London fakes it and now swings it out to the flats, and
Big team tackle.
Osmus is met immediately again by Hall and Reach. And that will set up a 4th down and about 4 to go for Redondo. Punting situation. Mustang defense holds Redondo on its first possession. Dingman back deep to punt for the Seahawks. It's a high snap. Dingman is able to get the ball off. It's a high end-over-ender, a short kick, and it will take a Mustang bounce and be down at the Redondo 49-yard line. Maricosta will take over with good field position for their first possession of tonight's contest. De La Cruz under center, man in motion. The ball is loose, and it appears that Redondo is able to recover it. That's number 9, Brock Herrera, on the recovery for the Seahawks. Huge defensive play there for Redondo. Maricosta is going to have to rely on its defense again to stop the Seahawks. Man in motion from left to right. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side, and it's incomplete. Barrett Ryan on the coverage for the Mustangs. Barrett had an interception last week versus St. Francis. Pistol formation. Mustangs showing blitz. The handoff goes to the single back Mailman, and he is met a yard behind the line of scrimmage again by Wagner Baguez. And the junior linebacker had a huge game last week, and he's starting off this week strong too. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and London is able to initially escape the pressure. He picks up a yard and is tackled after a short gain by Barrett Ryan. Keel Hall back to receive the punt again for the Mustangs as the Mustang defense holds Redondo once again. Dingman back to punt for Redondo. And this time it's a lot better kick for Redondo, and the ball is loose. And it's going to be recovered by the Seahawks. Huge play there on special teams by Redondo. That's Ezekiel Johnson on the recovery. A little trickery here by Redondo. The handoff and then the pitch back going around, and a nice gain there by the Seahawks.
Shoestring tackle by Barrett Ryan.
A little handoff and reverse action there. That will set up first and goal. The handoff goes to Mailman, and he's able to spin his way into the end zone. The ball is free. However, the officials are calling it a touchdown. Redondo strikes first here in the battle at the beach, as the Mustangs have had 2 turnovers, and Redondo is finally able to convert one of them. And the Seahawks lead your Mustangs 7-0 with 7 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Parker Blevins set to kick off for Redondo, as the Mustangs look to get the offensive side of the ball rolling here. And again, the ball is loose, and this time it's going to be recovered by the Mustangs at their own 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Maricosta. Slow start for tonight's contest for the Mustangs. De La Cruz in shotgun. He fakes the handoff to McBean, rolls to his right, and it's incomplete, intended for Fuller coming across the field. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. De La Cruz under center. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to the single back, McBean, and McBean works his way around the right-hand side. Looks like AJ might be shaken up a little bit. Hopefully he'll be okay. He is such an important part of this Mustang offense. He picks up a 1st down on that play and is able to walk off. Hopefully we'll see AJ soon back in this contest as he gets some attention here on the sidelines. Shotgun formation. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side and just out of the reach of his receiver.
Thank you, Maricosta Mustang cheerleaders.
Going to set up a 2nd down situation for the Mustangs. Mustangs shift into a tight formation. The handoff goes to the single back, Wagner Baguez. Baguez has had another huge game so far in the start of this one, making a couple nice tackle for losses on the defensive side of the ball. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it towards the right and is able to complete it there to Eli Sabula. Sabula makes an incredible catch and is able to get a foot down as he's going out of bounds. Let's take another look at this play. Tremendous play by Sabula, knowing exactly where he was, as we see him make the catch and then able to get a foot down. Let's see right there, that right foot is able to get inbounds just inside of the boundary. Nice play there for the Mustang offense, picking up another 1st down. 1st and 10, Mustangs at the Maricosta 49-yard line. De La Cruz under center, single back. The handoff goes to the single back. That's McBean back in for the Mustangs. Good to see AJ.
Great to see AJ McBean back in the game, grinding up the field.
2nd down and about 4 to go for your Mustangs. Pistol formation, 4 receivers set. Man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the single back. That's McBean up the middle once again. Not much on that carry for AJ. Tight trips right. Single back. De La Cruz in shotgun. Nico back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, now throws it down the middle, and it's batted down by the Seahawks. Johnson in on the coverage for Redondo, and that will bring up a 4th down and 2 situation for your Mustangs. Mustangs shift out of punt formation. Redondo will call timeout as the Seahawks were set to receive the punt. If anything, that shift will be a key component if the Seahawks need that timeout later here in the first half. Mustangs again shift into a tight trips right formation. Running back motion right. De La Cruz looking to throw, now rolls to his right, throws to his right, and is able to complete it to his receiver just before going out of bounds. That's Adrian Carlos, the senior receiver, on the reception. Let's take another look at this play. Again, the Mustang receivers are very aware of their position near the sideline, able to haul in the catch and get a foot in bounds. Good job by Carlos on that play. Another first down Mustangs. Mustangs driving inside the Redondo 30. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. De La Cruz back to pass. He scrambles, now throws it out of bounds. Not taking any chances there, as he was just throwing that ball away. Second down and 10 Mustangs. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. Now he swings it out to Luke Meeker. And Meeker will pick up a little yardage on that play. Good job by the Redondo defense, making a good solid tackle after Meeker caught the ball. Third down and 11 to go. De La Cruz rolls to his right. Now he scrambles back to his left. He's going to take it himself, and he goes down hard.
Cadence Turner on the tackle, Nico De La Cruz.
That will set up a fourth down for the Mustangs. Again, tight trips right. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it over the middle, intended for Luke Leonard. Incomplete, and that will be a turnover on downs. Minute 35 to go here in the first quarter. The handoff goes to Mailman once again, and again he's stopped in the backfield, this time by Jarvis. Mustang defense is not giving up anything on the ground so far this contest. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. Incomplete. Barrett Ryan again on the coverage for the Mustangs. That's going to set up a third down and long situation for the Seahawks. Single back formation. London takes the snap. He throws it towards the right. And again, it's broken up. Barrett Ryan again on the coverage for your Mustangs, and that will set up a fourth down punting situation for the Seahawks. Dingman in to punt for Redondo. He gets off another line drive kick that takes another good Redondo bounce as it rolls on its side, and will roll all the way to the Mustang 30-yard line, where Miracosta will start this possession with 37.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Man in motion from right to left. Liam Meeker now in at quarterback for the Mustangs. He hands the ball off to McBean. McBean's able to pick up a couple yards on the play, setting up a second down and about 8 to go for Miracosta. Meeker under center. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff again goes to McBean. Meeker was lucky to get the ball to McBean as he was tripped up at the line of scrimmage, and that will do it for the first quarter. Your Mustangs trail the Seahawks 7-0. Stay tuned at halftime, fans, as the award-winning Maricosta Entertainment units will perform, and there will be a special look at the return of Miniature Madness, the miniature golf game show that brings miniature golf action right into your living room. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. The Mustangs will start the second quarter, 3rd down and 4 at their own 35-yard line. Liam Meeker back to pass, he throws it over the middle, incomplete, intended for Leonard. That will bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Mustangs. Shevlin in to punt for Maricosta, and he gets off a high end-over-ender, which is fair caught at the Redondo 32-yard line by Cadence Turner. Redondo will take over. Turner in at quarterback for the Seahawks. He takes it himself and runs for about a couple yards on the play.
Very tough along that line of scrimmage.
2nd down for the Seahawks. London back in at quarterback now for Redondo. He hands the ball off to Mailman, and he works his way around the left-hand side, maybe picks up a yard or two on the play, setting up a 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Nico London back to pass, throws it out to Osmus, incomplete, and that will be a 4th down punting situation for Redondo. Dingman able to haul in the high snap and get a nice kick off, and that's going to be fair caught by Eli Sabula at the Maricosta 33-yard line, where they will start this possession with 10 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the first half. 4 receiver set, single back formation. Meeker back to pass. Here comes the blitz by the Seahawks, and that ball is going to be caught by Carlos, Adrian Carlos, with a nice reception, picking up a couple yards on the play. Able to catch that right before it hit the turf. 4 receiver set, Mustangs in shotgun. Seahawks showing blitz. Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, incomplete, intended for Luke Leonard. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and long situation for the Mustangs. 4 receiver set. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker fakes the handoff to McBean. He takes it himself. He breaks one tackle, and he's going to be wrapped up after a short gain. That's going to bring up another punting situation for the Mustangs. 4th and about a long 4 on that play. Shevlin in to kick once again for Maricosta. And this time, Turner's going to return it, and he's going to pick up just a couple yards as the Mustangs special teams comes up huge there. Durentis in on the stop for Maricosta. 8 minutes, 51 seconds to go. Redondo will start this possession at their own 27-yard line as London goes deep to Osmus, and he's unable to haul it in. 2nd down, Seahawks. London back to pass. He throws it this time out to the left and completes it just shy of the 1st down marker. Mustang defense drove him back, but they will give the receiver forward progress, and it will be 3rd and 1 for Redondo. Man in motion from left to right. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to the single back. That's Mailman. He's fighting forward. Let's see if he has enough for the Redondo first down. Looks like the defense might have stopped him short. However, let's see where the officials are going to spot the ball. It's definitely going to be close, as the referee is calling for an official's timeout, as the officiating crew is going to do a measurement. Let's see if Redondo is able to pick up the first down. They got a good spot. Let's see. And it's going to be by the nose of the ball, a Redondo first down. Again, that spot was key. I thought he was stopped short, but they were giving him a little bit of forward progress, good enough for the first down. London back to pass. He throws it out to the left. That's Osmus again, and he's wrapped up immediately by a couple of Mustang defenders. Ryan and Hall in on the stop for the Mustangs. Offset right, pistol eye formation. London hands the ball off to the tailback, and he's going to pick up a couple yards on the carry. That's number 25, Christian Zeno, on the carry for the Seahawks. Appears to be a little bit shaken up. Hopefully Zeno will be okay, as the officials are calling for the timeout. Mustang offensive line getting ready on the sideline.
LA Charger tickets for this weekend.
Zeno is able to walk off under his own power. Hopefully he'll be back in later this contest, as London is able to use the hard count and draw the Mustangs off sides, and that will be a Redondo first down. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. He pump fakes. He rolls to his left, throws it deep down the left-hand side, and it's incomplete. However, they're going to call pass interference. I thought that was good coverage by Segula. However, the throw was short, and Turner was unable to go through the defender. I don't know if I would have called that one myself. However, my opinion isn't the important one here, as Mailman is met in the backfield once again by Joaquin Wagner Baguez. Baguez is having an incredible season so far on the defensive side. Another tackle for a loss by the junior linebacker, just firing through that hole and making the tackle in the backfield. Second down and 14 for the Seahawks. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Good coverage by the Mustang defensive backfield. Third down and long for the Seahawks. Mustang defense looking to get a stop, as Redondo is starting to drive here in Mustang territory. London takes the snap. He rolls to his right. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to be knocked down short of the first down. Jarvis in on the stop for the Mustangs. That's going to set up a fourth down situation for the Seahawks. London looking towards the sideline. He takes the snap. And it looks like Redondo called a timeout just before the snap. Coach Ellison wants to discuss this play over with his senior quarterback with 4 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Again, I'd like to thank the Chargers for their support of the Maricosta football program. as this, the Battle of the Beach, is the Chargers game of the week. Again, thanks to the Charger players, General Manager Ortiz, and the rest of the staff for coming out tonight. London back to pass. He scrambles, and he's going to be thrown down, and that's going to be a sack by Jackie Reach, and that will be a turnover on downs. Huge play there by the junior linebacker Reach, as the Mustangs will get a turnover on downs on that huge sack. Let's take another look at it as Reach just was able to get him in his reach and throw him down for the sack. The Mustangs will take over at their own 37-yard line with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the first half. 3-back formation. Meeker under center. The pitch goes to the tailback McBean, and he's working his way through the Redondo defense, and he'll pick up, it looks like, about 3 to 4 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a second down for Maricosta. 2nd and 6 to go. Timeout on the field. We got a Mustang shaken up on the play. That's number 55, Will Daniel. The junior lineman hopefully will be back in soon. So he's able to walk off on his own power. Meeker, bad snap, and he is unable to jump on the ball as Redondo will get a turnover. Huge play there by the Seahawks. That's number 3, Luke Suffner, on the recovery for Redondo. So with 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go, Redondo is in good field position to start this possession. Pass is incomplete. Wagner Bagas in on the stop for Maricosta. Broke that play up. He's been all over the place tonight. Again, the reverse action there by the Seahawks as Osmus is able to pick up, looks like about 7-8 yards on the carry. That has been an effective play for the Redondo offense. That little handoff to the running back and then the reverse to the receiver coming around. Offset left, pistol I formation. The handoff goes to Mailman, and Mailman is working his way up the middle. That's by far the best run of the night for the Seahawks, as Mailman was able to get inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Redondo. Handoff again goes to Mailman, and Mailman delivers the mail to the end zone as the Seahawks get into the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. Coach Ellison has to be happy with that play. And the kick is off the uprights, no good. Parker Blevins unable to convert the extra point. Let's take another look at this play as the ball hits the left upright and bounces back. So the Redondo lead here in the 2nd quarter is 13-0 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Your Mustangs looking to get some points on the board before halftime as Blevins kicks the ball off. The ball is on the ground. It's picked up and will be returned to the Mustang 25-yard line. It's Joaquin Wagner Bagas in on the return for the Mustangs. Again, he's been all over the place so far this first half. Tight trips left formation. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker pitches it back to McBean, and McBean makes a nice cut back towards the middle of the field, and he'll pick up about 9 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 1, Maricosta. 4-receiver set. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, and he stutter steps and is able to pick up about 5-6 yards on the carry. Good for a Mustangs first down. 1st and 10, Mustangs at the Maricosta 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. Seahawks showing blitz. Here they come. Meeker throws it out towards the right and completes it to his twin brother Luke Meeker right by the sideline, just short of the first down. 2nd down and 2. Trips to the right, running back motion left. Meeker takes it, scrambles forward, and is able to pick up another first down for the Mustangs.
Getting that first down, it moves the chains.
Redondo came again on the blitz, and this time Meeker was able to avoid it and pick up another first down. Meeker back to pass. He throws it out to the left and completes it. This time to number 14, David Fuller. That will set up a 2nd down and 4 situation with under a minute to go. Mustangs call timeout, trying to get some points on the board late here in the first half. Mustangs probably need another 15 yards to get into field goal range with 42.9 seconds to go. Meeker in shotgun. Single back formation. Liam Meeker back to pass. He scrambles out to the left and will get out of bounds. That will stop the clock. It will be a 3rd and 11 for the Mustang offense. Trips to the right. Redondo dropping back. Meeker back to pass, and it's incomplete. That was intended for Leonard. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 11 for the Maricosta offense. Let's see what Coach Morrow wants to do as time is running out here in the first half. Coach Morrow is definitely going to go for it. 4-receiver set. Meeker in shotgun. Single back. Liam Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He cuts up the middle, and it looks like he got enough yardage for a Mustang first down. Let's take another look at this play as the Mustangs are getting closer to field goal range, as Liam Meeker made a nice cutback and was able to pick up good yardage and a Mustang first down at the Redondo 27-yard line. Timeout Maricosta. Let's see what Coach Morrow is going to do here with 14.1 seconds to go. Maricosta has time to take a shot at the end zone. Meeker in shotgun. He's back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Seahawks, and Meeker is going to be taken down at the Maricosta 40-yard line. And that will do it for the first half of play, as your Maricosta Mustangs trailed the Redondo Union High School Seahawks 13-0 in the battle at the beach. Stay tuned, fans, for a performance by the award-winning Mustangs Entertainment Unit.
Maricosta Dance Team. Head coach Victoria Brown.
The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
From the Grammy Award-winning Maricosta High School Music Department, the Maricosta High School Marching Band and Color Guard. Under the field direction of Drum Major Ali Cascanel and Assistant Drum Major Gavin Plexico, Maricosta is proud to present their 2024 competitive field show, RUHS, featuring music from Ron Nelson's Sonoran Desert Holiday and Minuano 6/8 by the Pat Metheny Group. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles and Cycle Song by Imogen Heap. We would like to remind you that this is a football stadium and not a concert hall. If you hear or see anything that excites you, please feel free to cheer, clap at any moment during the middle of the performance. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
The afternoon sun bathes the world in soft oranges and reds, a gentle embrace of light and warmth. The world pauses, wrapped in warm twilight, reminding us each day and moment is a unique, precious gift.
The Maricosta High School Marching Band and Color Guard. Their staff includes Director Delaney Forrester, percussion staff Kevin Tran, Otto Peralta, Aya Strauss, and Jilma Clemens, color guard staff Richard Hernandez and Jocelyn Tarrant, visual staff Connor Logan, Liam Adcock, and Jerry Hernandez. The band would like to thank the officers and members of our dedicated Barrett Booster organization for their tireless support. We'd also like to thank Nathan Bevlick and family.
I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children.
To continue on and enjoy your performance tonight.
In 1999, my former Maricosta football teammate Chris Lee and I began broadcasting Maricosta football and other Maricosta sports on public access television in Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, and Redondo Beach. In January of 2000, we aired several episodes of Miniature Madness. Miniature Madness is a miniature golf game show that I created to give fans at home the opportunity to become a miniature golf champion. Last year, I started producing a pilot of an all-new format of Miniature Madness, making it an open competition. Stay tuned during halftime all season long for some special looks at the return of Miniature Madness. For further information about Miniature Madness, follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Miniature Madness 2.0. Do you have what it takes to become a miniature golf champion?
Miniature madness, miniature golf champion. Step up to the tee and take your shot at glory. Advance through the bracket and become a mini golf champion. Raise the golden bogey in victory. 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 Raise the golden bogey in victory.
Welcome back, fans. It's halftime here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as your Mustangs trail the Redondo Union High School Seahawks 13-0 in the annual Battle at the Beach.
We want to give a shout out to Bernie
The
Elementary
Mustangs
School
are going to have to
in
limit their
Redondo Beach,
mistakes
too.
here in the
Apparently
second
they are
half
here
if they are
strong
going to come back
tonight. So thanks
versus
for
the
coming.
Seahawks. Of course, the Mustangs next week will be on the road starting their long road trip at Damien in Laverne. Of course, that road trip will then continue down to San Juan Capistrano versus San Juan Hills, then out to Anaheim versus Villa Park. The Mustangs road trip will then finish off at Lawndale to start Bay League play. The Mustangs will receive the kickoff to start the second half after winning tonight's coin toss. Blevins to kick off for Redondo. Maricosta needs to get some points on the board as soon as possible to get back in this contest, and the second half is underway. It's a short kick fielded about the 15-yard line by the Mustangs. Good return, and the Mustangs will start their first possession of the second half at their own 39-yard line.
Q Hall takes the ball to the 35. First.
Liam Meeker will be in at quarterback for the Mustangs here in the second half after Nico De La Cruz sustained an injury. Trips to the left, shotgun formation. Redondo showing blitz, Meeker scrambling, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. That's number 29 for the Seahawks, Pepper on the tackle. Single back formation, the handoff goes to the single back McBean, and McBean will get back some of that yardage and a little bit more for the Mustangs, setting up a third down for Maricosta. Third and long. Four receiver set. Single back formation. Meeker takes the snap. He throws it towards the left, and it's going to be complete to Luke Meeker However, that will be short of a Mustang first down, bringing up a 4th and a long 2 for Maricosta. Shevlin into punt for the Mustangs. It's a high end-over-ender that goes over the returner's head and gets a good Maricosta bounce. And that's Dorenzis coming in and downing it for the Mustangs as a Redondo player tried to push it into the end zone for a touchback. Redondo will start their first possession of the second half at their own 1-yard line. The handoff goes to the man in motion. That's Turner, and he's going to be stopped in the end zone for a safety. Again, that's Joaquin Wagner Baguez on the stop for the Mustangs, and the Mustangs are on the board with a safety. Let's take another look at this play as Wagner, Baguez, and Shear read that play perfectly, and Cadence Turner had nowhere to go but down in the end zone. Huge play for the Mustangs defense, getting 2 points on the board. And the Mustangs will get possession here with 9 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blevins to kick off for the Seahawks. That's going to be fielded at the Mustang 35-yard line by Hall. And Hall is still on his feet fighting forward. And he's going to get all the way down to the Redondo 43-yard line. Great field position for the Mustangs. Former Mustangs have to be happy about that play. Shotgun formation. Redondo showing blitz, man in motion, left to right. Handoff, faked handoff to the single back. That's Meeker taking himself. He'll pick up about 8 yards on the carry. Nice fake there by Meeker. I thought for sure it went to McBean. Second down and short for Maricosta. Trips to the left. Single back formation. Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Intended for Sabula. It's going to bring up a third down for Maricosta. Meeker under center, tight formation, single back. The pitch goes back to McBean, and McBean works his way close to a Mustang first down. Let's see where they spot the ball. It's going to be 4th down and 1 to go for Maricosta. A.J. McBean shaken up again. Hopefully A.J. will be back in action. It appears he might be cramping up. It is a warm night here in Manhattan Beach.
First down, Costa.
And they did give him a better spot and a Mustang first down. Timeout on the field. Redondo wants to discuss this play as the Mustang offense is starting to drive here in the beginning of this third quarter. Tight formation. The pitch goes to Wagner Baguez, and Baguez works his way and will get inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. That's going to set up a second down and 1 situation for the Mustangs. Single back formation. Meeker under center. He fakes the handoff. He scrambles to the left and now throws it deep towards the end zone, and that is going to be broken up by the Seahawks. That was Johnson in on the coverage for Redondo. Good coverage there, knocking that ball down. Setting up a 3rd and 1 for Maricosta. Pistol formation. Meeker pitches it out to Joaquin Wagner Vargas. And let's see if he got enough yardage on the carry for a Mustang first down. And indeed, he did pick up enough yardage and will convert that first down play for Maricosta. I formation. Handoff goes to the fullback, Nuthall, and Nuthall will pick up a yard or two on the carry. Of course, last season, Brady Nuthall was able to pick up a lot of huge short yardage plays for Maricosta. Setting up a second down and 8 to go. Single back formation, man in motion from left to right. Meeker fakes the handoff again to the single back and will take it himself up the middle. Not much yardage on the play. Setting up a third and about 6 to go for Maricosta. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get all the way down to about the Redondo 15-yard line.
Keeps the ball, gets it close to that first down
Maricosta player shaken up on the play. That's number 56 for the Mustangs, Luke Phillips. Hopefully the Mustang captain will get back in action soon here in the second half, as it will be 4th down and 1 now for Maricosta. Let's see what Coach Morrow does. And his offense is going to stay out on the field. Single back. Meeker fakes the handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up and taken down for a sack. Huge play there for the Seahawks. That's Herrera on the sack, and that will be a turnover on downs. Redondo will take over with 4:46 to go. Here comes that reverse again for the Seahawks. This time the Mustangs read it perfectly. That was number 43, Magnus Johnson, and Jackie Reach in on the stop for Maricosta. Let's take another look at this play, as the Mustang defense did not get fooled this time by that reverse action. Great job by Reach and Johnson with the stop and the tackle for loss, setting up a second down and 11 situation for the Seahawks. London in shotgun. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, incomplete, intended for Osmus. Good coverage there by the Mustang secondary.
Brady Prince under the
shotgun formation. Single back. London back to pass. He throws it over the middle and completes it to Osmus. And Osmus is able to pick up a Seahawk first down. 1st and 10, Redondo at the Redondo 37-yard line. Trips to the left. Turner in at quarterback for Redondo. He's going to take it himself and work his way to the left and get some nice blocks from that trips formation. He'll pick up, looks like about 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 5 for Redondo. Turner still in at quarterback. This time he's going to run towards the trips formation on the right and pick up a nice gain for the Seahawks offense. 1st and 10 in Mustang territory. Turner takes the snap. He works his way this time towards the left. He'll pick up, it looks like about a yard on the play. Setting up a second down and 9 for Redondo. London back in at quarterback for the Seahawks. Here comes that reverse action. London trying to make a lead block, but not really blocking anybody, as Shearer is able to make a nice stop in the defensive backfield. It looks like it's going to be a holding call versus Redondo. Maricosta should decline that penalty with that loss on the play, and that will set up a 3rd down and long for the Seahawks, as Shearer read that play perfectly and was able to take down Osmus. Coach Ray Lee has definitely made some defensive adjustments to account for that reverse action that Redondo was successful on in the first half. Cheerleaders are calling for defense. So am I. 3rd down and 11 to go. London takes the snap. He's throwing it over the middle and he completes it. He's going to be stopped immediately. It looks like he's going to be short about 5 yards. That's Turner on the reception. It's going to be 4th down for Redondo. Let's see what Coach Ellison is going to do here. Looks like he's going to call timeout and discuss this play. Big 4th down play here for Redondo. 4th and 6 in Maricosta territory with 36 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Coach Ellison elects to punt the ball and play some defense here as Sabula fair catches it at the Maricosta 9-yard line, where the Mustangs will start this possession late in the 3rd quarter with 17.8 seconds to go. 4 receivers set. Meeker in shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off to the single back McBean, and McBean breaks free up the middle. Big gainer there for the sophomore running back. Again, McBean is a huge component of that Mustang offense, as the Redondo player appears to be cramping up here in this hot evening at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. And this time Meeker is going to take it himself and break free down the sideline. Huge gain near midfield. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Your Mustangs trail the Seahawks 13-2 here in the Battle at the Beach. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children.
Maricosta dance down there.
The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. The Mustangs will start the 4th quarter 1st and 10 at midfield. Meeker back to pass. He's going to take it himself. He's going to work his way around the right-hand side and go out of bounds after a nice gain into Redondo territory. 2nd down and about 4 to go. The handoff goes to A.J. McBean. The sophomore running back is able to pick up a Maricosta 1st down. Mustangs looking to get some offensive points on the board here in the 4th quarter, trailing 13-2. Trips to the left, running back motion left. And Meeker is going to try to take it himself. He's going to be stopped in the backfield for a yard loss on the play, setting up a 2nd and 11. Trips to the left. Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by Redondo, and Meeker is going to be thrown down once again and sacked. The Redondo defense not giving up anything on that play. Looks like Meeker might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, setting up a 3rd and long for the Mustangs. Little wide receiver screen is dropped by Luke Meeker, and that will be a 4th and 11 for Maricosta And they're going to have to go for it here, trailing by double digits. Meeker back to pass. He's got a man incomplete, intended for Leonard. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Redondo defense. Maricosta defense is going to have to step up once again with 9 minutes and 19 seconds here to go in the contest. Penalty flag a flying as the handoff goes to Mailman. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. And it's going to be a false start versus Redondo, so that's going to knock him back 5 yards, setting up a 1st and 15. Mustang defense needs to make something happen. Handoff goes to Mailman once again. Redondo just looking to run that clock out at this point. Butler in on the stop. Wagner, Baguez, and Reach all for the Mustangs. 2nd down and 14 to go. Shotgun formation. London throwing it deep down the left-hand side, intended for Turner. Ryan in on the coverage for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long for Redondo. Coach Ellison seeing his star receiver and backup quarterback, Cadence Turner, able to walk off the field under his own power. Turner's had quite a contest here for the Redondo Union Seahawks. Hopefully he'll be back in action soon. The pass goes out to Osmus, and Osmus is still on his feet, and he's going to be finally brought down at about the Redondo 44-yard line. That will set up a 4th down and about 5 for Redondo. The Mustang defense did its job and forced a punting situation for the Seahawks. And Coach Ellison looked like he was thinking about going for it, but decides to punt it here. Dinged in the punt for the Seahawks. It's a line drive kick that's fielded on the bounce by Keel Hall, and Hall will take it just past the Mustangs' 20-yard line, where they will start this possession here in the 4th quarter with 7 minutes and 3 seconds, trailing by 11 points. Man in motion. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles now to his right, throws it deep down the right-hand sideline, and that's knocked down by the Redondo secondary. 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Mustang offense needs to get something going here in the 4th quarter, trailing by 11. Shotgun formation, single back. Meeker back to pass. He's setting up a running back screen to McBean, and McBean will get to about the Mustang 27-yard line, setting up a 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs. Meeker back to pass. He's going to scramble. He's going to take it himself, and let's see where they're going to mark the ball. And it looks like he picked up enough yardage for a Mustang 1st down. Running back motion. Meeker is going to take it himself. A nice little cutback there, and he's still on his feet fighting forward. Meeker was able to pick up another 5 yards with that nifty footwork there. That's going to set up a 2nd down and short to go for the Mustangs. Liam Meeker back to pass. He completes it to his brother, Luke Meeker, and Meeker to Meeker as Luke Meeker breaks several tackles and picks up another Mustang 1st down. Let's take another look at this play as Liam Meeker finds his twin brother Luke Meeker, and then Luke Meeker breaks one tackle, then another tackle, and then it takes a couple more Redondo players to finally bring him down. First down, Mustangs in Redondo territory at the Redondo 49-yard line. Tight trips right formation. Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Seahawks, and Liam Meeker is going to take it himself and get knocked out of bounds hard at about the Redondo 43-yard line. That's going to set up a second down and 5 to go for the Mustangs. Trips to the left. Single back formation. Time out on the field. Redondo calling timeout. Coach Ellison wants to discuss this play. With 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go, the Mustangs trail the Seahawks by 11. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand sideline, and that ball is incomplete. Intended for Luke Meeker. That's going to bring up a third down for Maricosta. Shotgun formation. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle. He's got a man. That's Fuller. And Fuller's going to get all the way down to the Seahawk 30-yard line. First and 10 Mustangs. Big play there for the Mustang offense, keeping this drive alive and keeping the Mustangs' hope alive. As they are down by 11 points here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs definitely need to get some points on the board on this drive to stay alive. Trips to the right. Meeker back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man. That's Luke Meeker. And he is going to haul it in. Huge play there for the Mustangs as it's a Meeker to Meeker connection. Big play. Getting inside the 10-yard line, first and goal Mustangs. Let's take another look at this play as Luke Meeker works his way across the field and makes a great catch, getting inside the Seahawk 10-yard line, first and goal Maricosta. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles to the left. He gets a block by McBean, and Meeker's going to take it himself and go untouched into the end zone for the Mustangs' first touchdown of the night. Great job there by the Mustang offense, able to finally get a drive going and finishing it off as Liam Meeker was able to take it himself and get into the end zone. Let's take another look at this play as Liam Meeker first looked to his right and then got a good block by McBean, and he was able to get around the left-hand side and get into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Now with the Mustangs trailing the Seahawks here by 5 points, they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a field goal contest. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker in shotgun. Now running back motion. And Meeker throws it across the middle, incomplete, and the conversion is no good. So the Mustangs trail the Seahawks by 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Your Mustangs 8, the Redondo Union Seahawks 13. With 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go, the Mustangs are going to need some defense here to get back into this game and hopefully take the lead late in the fourth quarter of the battle at the beach. Michael Hassan set to kick off for Maricosta. And again, it's a high end over ender that's going to go through the end zone and will be a touchback. Redondo will start off at their own 20-yard line. here in the fourth quarter. Mustang defense needs a stop to give the offense an opportunity. The handoff goes to Mailman, and Mailman is stopped after about a yard gain for the Seahawks. Second down and 9 for Redondo. Timeout on the field. Mustangs need to get a stop here as they stop the clock with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 9. Shotgun formation. London looks towards the sideline. The handoff goes to Mailman, and Butler strips the ball loose. That's Will Namick on the recovery for the Mustangs, and he's going to take it the distance, and the Mustangs have the lead with Will Namick returning that fumble for a Mustangs touchdown. Huge play there for the Mustangs defense as they're able to score once again. They scored in the third quarter on a safety, and now a fumble recovery for a Mustangs touchdown. Wow, what a huge turn of events here for the Maricosta defense as they're able to force a fumble. Let's take another look. It was Butler right there knocking the ball loose, and then getting a great bounce was Will Namick, and he was able to return it, looks like 28 yards into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown, and that will give them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs are going to go for 2 once again to try to extend their lead to a field goal. Shotgun formation, single back formation. Meeker back to pass. He throws it out towards the right, and that's going to be incomplete. The conversion is no good. However, the Mustangs all of a sudden have a 1-point lead over the Redondo Union High School Seahawks in the battle at the beach with 4 minutes and 1 second to go here in the fourth quarter. Michael Hassan to kick off once again for Maricosta, and again it's a high end over-ender through the end zone, and that will be yet another touchback for the Mustangs special teams. London now has to try to come back for the Seahawks for the first time tonight, and that pass is incomplete. Good coverage again by the Mustang secondary, as the Mustang defense has shut out the Seahawks so far this second half. And again, London going deep, incomplete, intended for Osmus. Shearer in on the coverage for the Mustangs. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. He's forced up in the pocket. He throws it over the middle and completes it. Namick in on the stop for the Mustangs. Turner appears to be shaken up once again for the Seahawks, and that's going to be good enough for a Redondo first down. Again, Cadence Turner, he has battled through a couple injury issues so far this second half. Hopefully he'll be back in action for the Seahawks. Shotgun formation. London back to pass. He throws it over the middle and completes it again. And this time it's to number 21, Johnson, on the reception right at midfield. First and 10 Seahawks as Redondo is driving here late in the fourth quarter. Man in motion from left to right. Seahawks in shotgun. London takes the snap. He scrambles. He's going to try to throw it over the middle, and it looks like he's going to be called down by contact, and that will be a sack for the Mustangs. Let's take another look at this play. Huge play by the Maricosta defense, as London appeared to slip as the rush was getting close to him, and he was down by contact, and that will be a sack for the Mustangs. Huge play there by the Mustang defense, setting up a 2nd down and 19 for the Seahawks. London back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the sideline. That's intended for Osmus, and it's incomplete. Barrett Ryan with some blanket coverage there for the Mustang defense. 3rd down and long. Shotgun formation. London steps up in the pocket. He throws it incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Seahawks. London in shotgun. Here comes the Mustang rush. Here comes the throw down the middle, and it's incomplete. It's going to be knocked down, and the Mustangs will take over on downs. That's Will Namick in on the coverage, as well as Bradley Shearer for the Mustangs. Huge turnover on downs. The Mustang defense has just come up massive this second half, shutting out the Seahawks, scoring a safety, and then a fumble return for a touchdown by Will Namick as he is able to walk off. Hopefully he'll be back in action next week as the handoff goes to A.J. McBean, and McBean gains a couple yards. Mustangs just looking to run out the clock here. What a turn of events for the Mustangs, getting its first offensive touchdown with only 4 minutes to go, and then a fumble return for a touchdown just a couple minutes later. Man in motion from left to right. It's a bad snap, and Meeker is able to field it on a bounce and just get down and stay in bounds and keep that clock running. That could have been disastrous for the Mustangs. However, that will set up a 3rd and long situation. Again, the Mustangs are just looking to run out this clock. Mustangs pretty much need to just down the ball one more time, and that should do it as Meeker takes a knee in victory formation, and that will do it. The Mustangs come from 11 points down in the 4th quarter to win the battle at the beach 14-13 versus rival Redondo Union High School. What a victory for the Mustangs, defeating the Seahawks, never giving up, and scoring twice with 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, once on offense and once on defense, and that will do it. The Mustangs are victorious tonight. The Mustangs will start their long 4-game road trip next week at Damien High School in Laverne. That will definitely be a tough contest, as the Damien Spartans are a very good football team, but your Mustangs, I think, will be ready for that contest. Hopefully Nico De La Cruz will be back soon for your Maricosta Mustangs, but until then, this is Jeremy Sadowski. Stay tuned for some post-game comments, and I'll see you next week. This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Bradley Shearer. Mustangs pulled off an incredible comeback victory here against Redondo. Can you talk about tonight's performance?
Well, we returned a lot of guys on defense. We know this year we're going to have an incredible defense. Our offense was slacking a little bit tonight, but we'll get back to it, and our defense stepped up. Craziest game I ever played in, most fun game I ever played, and we never gave up. I loved it.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with junior quarterback Liam Meeker. Mustangs pulled off a great 4th quarter comeback. You had that touchdown run. Can you talk about tonight's performance?
Yeah,
all credit goes to the defense all week, all year. We knew that they'd step up in the big situations, and that's what they did. And we played as a team. I came in. I'm praying for Nico tonight. I hope he feels better, but I think the guys up front, they really carried us today, and of course, the guys on defense and the coaching as well did a great job. And I think we're going to have a squad this year. I think you got to look out for us.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with junior Jackie Reach. Jackie Mustangs came back from behind in the Battle of the Beach. Can you talk about tonight's defensive performance?
It's pure grit. We've worked for it all week. We've known coming into the season we have a strong defense. And I think not giving up was a huge factor. Just flying around, like I said we do earlier. Just good win. Team win all around.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Will Namick. Will, Mustang defense came up huge. You had that fumble recovery and return for a touchdown. Wasn't able to see it because everyone was jumping up. Can you describe that play and the Mustang defense?
Yeah, so the Mustang defense, we just held strong the whole game, held our heads up. The Redondo offense wasn't really doing much, so we didn't have anything to worry about. In that play, I got to give it to my D-line and my linebackers for putting me in the right position. I was just right place, right time. They poked it out, and it was a walk-in from there.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with junior Joaquin Wagner-Vogles. Joaquin, Mustang defense came up huge. You had to fill in a little bit on the offensive side, too. Can you talk about tonight's performance versus Redondo?
Honestly, it was everything just coming together. We played hard as a team. There was mistakes in the first half. We cleaned it up at halftime. We came out and we kicked their butt, man.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Eli Sabula. Eli, Mustang defense came up huge. Can you talk about tonight's performance?
I mean, offensively we struggled a lot, but I mean the defense, like entire game, just it was insane. It was like magical almost. It was defense. We got to rely on our whole team on our defense, and it was like I'm so happy for them.
Can you talk in specific about that fourth quarter, that final half of the fourth quarter? The defense just came up huge.
Oh my gosh, when he picked that fumble up, chills my entire body, and I'm just thinking how do we we're winning this game. It's insane. It's the best feeling I've ever felt in football.
Yeah, I saw Will pick it up, and then everyone jumped up, and I just waited to hear if he made it in. Then I knew he made it.
Greatest feeling ever.
Jeremy Sadowski with junior Brady Nuthall. Mustangs struggled in this contest versus Redondo, but put it all together in the fourth quarter. Can you talk about tonight's win?
I think it's not in question. I think the defense won us that game. I think we played hard. We played till the very end, and it paid off. You know, it's all about grit, and we dug deep. We played our hearts out, and that was a good win. I'm happy.